With this shiny new AI app, Lovable, if you know English, you can design this, or this, or this, or these. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nick from Not Replaced Yet, and welcome to Level Up, the show where we explore the latest tools in AI and automation that you
need to know.
Okay, here's the rundown. Stick with me, and in less than 10 minutes, you will level up your skills in AI, design, web development, and start wondering, what else is possible? Let's level up.
You've got to level up.
Head on over to Lovable.dev, and you'll see idea to app in seconds. Lovable is your superhuman full stack engineer. And if you don't know what a full stack engineer is, do not worry about it. It just means it can do a lot. Below that is where you'll enter your prompt. And this is where you're going to want to take a moment. You'll think through what it is that you want from Lovable. And specificity and context are really helpful for a system like this. But if you get stuck, what you can do is you can jump into ChatGPT or Claude and ask it for help. And so that's what I did. I pulled up Claude and asked for 3 different options. And after reading through them, I liked the style of option 3, the community-centric approach. But after reading through it, it didn't feel specific enough. So I copied that, pasted it in, and asked it to elaborate. Optimize it. Imagine you're talking to an AI. You need to describe it in detail, the different sections, the order, the colors, all that kind of stuff. And here we go. We have an optimized and detailed prompt for the community-focused real estate landing page. So I will copy this and hop back into here, paste it in, and hit enter. And it is spinning up a preview. So on the left, you will see our prompt. And this is where Lovable will talk to us. Here we go. I love the concept of a warm, inviting real estate landing page focused on community living. And this is where we will also continue to talk to Lovable down here in the chat. And you see the code's already being written. Now, this really is my favorite part because even though we have this prompt that we can read through and sort of come up with an idea of what it might create, we have no clue what it's going to look like. And it's a surprise every time. So let's see what it does. All right, this is a good example of what's possible. While it's building out the app, you can run into these little errors. Don't worry about it, just hit dismiss and you'll see it's still running. Okay, this is another great example because what you see down here is it says error, build unsuccessful, and we're getting an error if you click on that. So what you could do is you can ask Lovable to fix it. It looks like you got stuck. Please fix the error. Always be nice. And here we go. Now, up at the top here, you have 3 different options with these icons. You can preview in a new tab, switch to mobile view, or refresh. Let's pop it open into a new tab so we can look at this full screen. Warm abode. Okay, I don't hate it. So we have our header nav up here. Nice little animation. I like that. I do like the floating, oh, I see. You know what I bet? This is probably supposed to be a map behind here because we're getting these little tooltips on hover. We have a nice animation on the buttons. Let's scroll down and see what we have. Find your neighborhood. Okay, I really like these cards that it output. Obviously, we're missing the imagery, but that's okay. Featured listing, same thing. The cards are really nicely done. Oh, it's a slider, so we can go, that's really great. Upcoming events. Oh, this is nice. We have a calendar. The dates aren't clickable, that's okay. Oh, you can filter down by the event. Everything you need. Top rated schools, okay. Shopping, dining, healthcare. We have a testimonials section. Oh, that's kind of neat. The animation on the slide is really nice. Community stats, life in neighborhoods, and a contact and a footer. I mean, what was it? Two, maybe three errors we had to fix just by asking it to fix it. And this is what we have. All right, so I want to go back here and I want to show you that we can continue editing this down. So let's say this. In the Find Your Neighborhood section, please add in stock imagery from Unsplash for each listing. Make the image warm and inviting looking homes. Okay, and here's our update. So you can see you can talk to your design here and start editing it. It missed Suncrest Village, but that's okay. This is the process that you would go through. Now, you know what? Let's check this out in mobile just to see what it looks like. And it's not too bad. Everything stacks pretty nicely. There's some hover fade animations as we scroll down. Okay, so this is an example of something you would talk to your app about. There's too many options here, so maybe we'd turn this into a slider where you'd see a single one and you could slide from left to right. That entered nicely, that entered nicely. You can still switch through those. Yeah, something like this. Maybe a little thin. Community stats. All right, now I want to show you a slightly different way of editing your design. So what I did was I went into Dribbble. Dribbble is a great spot to search for really wonderful design across many different categories. I searched through Dribbble and found some hero sections that I liked. And as I look through these, let's try this one. I'm going to zoom in here and take a screenshot. We can jump back into Lovable. I'm going to paste that screenshot in, and we're going to say, please update the hero section to look more like the attached image. Keep our color scheme and content, but use the design of the image for our hero. Okay, I think this is moving in the right direction. We notice we have two big content areas here. I would like it to have a large image behind these. So let's ask Lovable to add that in. Please add in a real estate focused hero image behind our new content areas. Okay, I like it. It's maybe a bit city focused, but that's all right. That's the type of thing that you can tweak by asking Lovable to update your design. All right, I do want to talk a little bit more about our options up here in the top bar. So we have several different icons. This one right here is our history. If you click View History, each one of these items is one of the things that we edited. So for example, if I want to spin back the version right before this that didn't have the hero image, I'd click on this and it would pull this up. And you can imagine how helpful this would be, especially if you continue to edit it and make it more precise. This just toggles the left sidebar. This toggle shows all the code that it wrote. So if you want to, you can dig through this to see all of the files that were used to create this. And in the top right corner, we have three different options. We have Supabase, GitHub, and Publish. Supabase essentially is where your database will live, and you can connect this up so you can actually add in real data instead of images that are hard-coded into your app. GitHub is for code version control, and we could talk more about that later. And you can actually publish your site. So if you click on this, you can see we have a URL already set up, and you just click publish. And then with this URL, you'll be able to share this with friends, colleagues, whoever. And there we go. So let's open a new tab. And this is our publicly available app. I do want to show you now one extra thing. So let's back out to the home page and you'll see what I mean. Okay, back on the home page. What I want to show you is that Lovable knows more than you think. So let's try this. Create a Spotify clone, but make the color scheme blue and black. And here we go. In a single prompt, one shot, we built Azure Wave. Look at this. I hope you can see how powerful this is. We've created a real design that we can talk to, written real code, used imagery to update a section, and cloned Spotify in about 10 minutes. You may have 100 questions running through your head right now. How do I finish the app? What else can it do? We're going to cover that and so much more very soon. Please like and subscribe to follow along. You just leveled up.
You've got to